Also, Ghanaian, everything is going to be all right for us, no matter what the situation is. Everything is going to be all right for us. Yabeda Oheneba Kwamnyame, Tony Montana. Thank you very much for bringing us kickoff on Maakye and Anope. Yet, try and come out to train us so our hand say Maakye Sunny. The so ya no na di dwuma no nti wadwenkyere na emwa odebeboa onimdi adebeboa aye dwumadi no metimi de fa 0551599933 yan sabe kana fe yakenkan ede ama. Let me tell you that no matter what the situation is, everything is going to be all right for Mother Ghana. LGBTQ+ eho ensensem amampeni edina no atumubi. Na de omampani eka nyina ne se ehu behia se ebeye bila aban ankasa na wode akọ amiaye na nye public and say private member na ede akọ obekaya proud to the bill yakopie mu parliament and nkro ne ba kopie mu court ne nsensem omampani be sign one sign another Dankwah be sign one sign ebisi one sign ansa no akọ ebisi so be omambapani pa de a ene na one sign ansa no akọ the kaisa nanum ho ode todwam se ese ekoye se private member ena de akọ ena yakodo so hu na fe ye de abade a na se enimu ye ti na akoye ye sign ye sign eko court ma court rule ye eho ensensem nyina ebai na kabe na watwe mienu komiensa so na omampani a watwemu ko na wa free akonwa so ye din nsem nyina wie ye be 18th of December. Yes, you was saying that's a one sign. Now, and won't answer no a dosu be brave. And nay, on my penny or so, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and so Baba Kabi. Say, or some trust in our building, now almost a comment to me at their faso because a quite private member and I said, Yorico PM and a parliament could do so Muka Hon Samu. Not just say, and said, then ya a bind back in ye pa. Na ehube here say enei ya besan ahwe we yamra oshia Catholic Bishop Conference and the Sansemi etuga na osan esisu dia say enanu bi oni omudi nkomo say be say ye be kire ye values ewo ye schools no na nka hu hia say be we kure besan na say yensan I will be in na che say wonim Ghana any values any culture no nkro ba na sabi obi amfa nsem aba be hye kon. What is with the LGBTQ? Yeah, and they want some kaka ayeding. What is with the LGBTQ+? And they will come some man up with be a Obekaya Donald Trump ebesi so asamanpening what the etuja say aye America aye nyame emban ti sane ma no nyade obeso so woba o ware bema ware ba se ba ware ba na bema ware bema obi ho no asimi kunu dua aba sane ma no de nyade a wombeso so. Can we do same in Ghana? Yensa so bi enum ana. I'm asking questions, so I'm just asking questions. Se yensa so bi enum ana. Eba se ne ye de ko parliament e ko kan ko hwe BBC no mo ne other aye foreign international and international media na jiji din akase na said you almost super Ghana no. What is with this bill aye a friends LGBTQ ya I want some kan ko ye ka enye yi sabi o say ya trans ni aka na ye hwe Ghana ye values na sabi nya bia se bia sika ne ye behwe ne akofa ya de ne nkro ne ba de abre adabi yenko ne nti o mampani na fe yemra na yemeto so ewa ha.
Human sexuality, it's quite a long name. Proper family values bill. If you remember, there was a court case that injected the speaker from forwarding it to the president, and also restrained the president from receiving the bill. Eventually, that case was disposed of in December, I think on the 18th or so. Yeah, so it meant that the injunction had been cleared. But as far as I know, the bill did not get to the president for assent. And so the convention is that all bills that are not assented to before the expiration of the life of Parliament expire. And so that bill effectively is dead, it has expired. I don't know what the promoters of the bill intend to do, but I do think that we should have a conversation on it again so that all of us, if we decide to move that bill forward, move it forward with a consensus. And probably shouldn't be a private member's bill, it probably should be a government bill with governments behind it after consultation with all the stakeholders to see how we're able to move this forward. But it leads us back to the discussion we had that if we're teaching our values in school, we won't need to pass a bill to enforce, our family values. And that's why I think more than even the family values bill is us agreeing on a curriculum that inculcates these values into our children as they're growing up, so that we don't need to legislate it. And so we'll see how all this goes. And so I'm looking forward to this review conference so that we can come to some consensus on some of these issues. But I wish to thank you very much for the thoughts that you have expressed. Human sexuality, it's quite a long name. Proper family values.
John Dramani Mahama and Sama Tuja Edifa a LGBTQ and Sensem or say a government bill and it's a private bill. Bill Bako, ya train Srenia Basasa near the court, na ye de bat near the raha, na ye de efa. Waba go fia pia waha na ye be ho num kakra na fa ya ba aye NMDCs no ye be hwe regional ministers na ya nominate ya no mfa so mampani abomudin se wo mo enkon ba wafa mienko LGBTQ say ya ne ka ho asem say ka ho asem ha time court be rule 18th na court ko rule o mampani be sign one sign na ba na kwakoda say o mampani foforo na ba wasan arezi say ene obeka former president Nana Dankwah Kufuado eka say eni say ye private ho sensem I was saying say abana nkasa ene wo government sign no mampani we so eka ade ne wo sa LGBTQ plus ene ne nkro ne bayi emua ase wo san a boy one san a boy wo fa mamti
Gildy but I say unim say sa issue no na Richard last guy mo the call Supreme Court no almost say a private members bill. It's a private member what the ade be call parliament agim to semra eni se de o man sika eye ho adwuma omo case no one of the fundamental fast release ano omo kopere no e na Supreme Court but to go here na mampani na do aka se ono de emra no ompese obeka so onye nemo wasem wo Supreme Court de Supreme Court nya bu asem no wie no makwan se yemfa nya adwuma de a ene ono obehwe na ye de ayadwuma but surprisingly ebra Supreme Court eje saade no tum wie no yante ho asem da mampani na Kufuado anka ho asem da parliament so anka ho asem da pepesem ye kire bibi mu kakra wa ha atase Supreme Court bu asem no 18th December wie no e was a parliament transmit mra no ye den e de ko koma mampani o se no be so me de ko no be de ko di junction to so it ye bua wie na so me de ko the question is parliament mra no ko I'm not calling office of the president and now or man fanko. Because no who say as a brother yet they achieve bibi. It be a once that thing is achieved, no, and who said they hear you. Enti
mitwasi ya mamuso na sanchiri muye say eye memfa say abe bait. Bait na amanfo anase ebinum ede ye omade. Ti ade na ba wie de ne e say ade na purposeful anase purposefulness ntia. Nkaye masa ade na ba no. Atwetwa.
Hey, maybe I don't want to sound like it was a big, but me busa. Say na ye bibi e dey achieve bibi nti. Eni nya de ye penti bi ayan fa nkwa na. Like was a president about to make say as the day cry me free office no. Ye mfa bill no cry nya den. Am I?
But for some ye na sanso dia. No mo ni yen enni ni ye.
And I'm just say aye nim.
But say to me edidu su ko.
No. Because Ghana for you now a case. Nanado on Pembra no sunti one sign. Nanado the spokesperson, the Minister of Information, Obia Mekasa home. Because he brother the parliament and Maya, ultimately more presidents of war say on nine sign. So now was a hoye clear Maya say, Parliament be a babbing, issue he say, after the ruling, they are transmitted bill to what? The office of the president. Now, can you know, say they are command on one side. Parliament and come way up to their last certain no, Yante home bio. It's an opera say, and brother car parliament, president say, and brother. It died with the 8th parliament. And brother car parliament ama. And I said, yeah, the buy, and another answer. Seka parliament na ama dia. And then I met me a case, nebi don't person with the achieve bibi. It don't achieve the on no. Now who hear you some them run bed ebeko. Because remember, some of them ran a presidency ho. Na president answer. The next one our bano. I was so to me a day, essay. Then I then say the quarter and a coso be minute. And as a presidency, and another swan saya. Parliament, some George woman can't say, yet the command man penanado, and a man penanado any day, and sign. It if 8 parliament no guno, Chesembra na day, and don't so.
Okay, and how do you
baby? I am a pan, ya somewhere. A man penny jo mama aking. Was this ye chere yen kola no family values and then the pie so me ya in here se be passemra kodi usan ya yen chere wo say enwi obi ade
ye chere
eni depend for atem
efie kra ye chere
sa na denti na ya chere ofie chere school mu nyina say obi ade da ho mfa ni asa ye mrade ato ho ni ba nyina na atu omfo se omonye bone a ombegya ya enke be ye mra So I beg to differ with Mr. President. But he's shifting the goalposts.
Mama say Musa say Emrano ewi with the 8th parliament. Adena na manfo etweno say ena mampeni ensign o mampeni ensign on mampeni ensign o mampeni emfa ne sa enhyen mrana se na yenyema emeye yi.
Say na parliament ni mu ye.
Enti ene ewu ye no.
Ni wu enwumre na ne ho 6 January.
Ewu ye na ne ko.
Sa na o kire say by convention. Adebo why and say dan tron black and white say mbra by convention said the tired day you know ade bia so egu so aye practice na no na yede na ebe ye mbra so o say by convention say parliament we she mbra bie na mbra na nkwa mama mpani afa ne say na parliament de bre so a you say mbra na ni old parliament na yede ewu atwam we need the constitutional lawyers to clarify say Emra na yan sign because of Supreme Court ntino e betim di abre mampani we amana sign na ewu yes an kwashase but mampani John mama say say a government sponsored bill eni se a private members bill
ti when na ye nim
for a sponsor bill no eni pa sponsor bill no me 8 e mo 7 year NDC Reverend Tim Fodjo friends say Asin South right onu kwa na MPP ni MPP for mu nyina afrim e be koka NDC for nipa 7 it's happen na mampani Muhammad nim say ye be ye mra we a e say government responsible no onu gina apaso kan say na nado onim so side bill na emwa financial help obenya no emmenti no e na so onfa ne sanye dey e hye mra na se it what the sanye ma we nyina bo and another suppose I and another say I and a private members bill by the cabebra man to on sign to no about your mama the oba beside and now country say I was buying only the it's a tricky room the all country say no this say attorney general and kwana de beko or not says government bill they say attorney general de ko it is a Dominica yeni amfa nkwa I just say yen sign to do so bill the bill
can we say yankasa ye hypocrites because Omampeni dada ekan na said you so pa na ha no
enya hypocrisy
na ye de anya
political propaganda se me pe power ene ma meka se Ghana politics anu be no
se enye se begu obi hu
ene ma meka ebe ma Ghana fo ato abama me no eno na meka. That is what we do in Ghana here.
Can't we grow away from this one?
How does you grow away from? Because I
you have a difference between Assam and Ukraine ene de enye nie ne ye me politicians ne hu se Ghana for ye nyini ti yenya propaganda ne enka no krenkyere Ghana
sa e wo se ye ka no krenkyere Ghana for na na do ka kyere ye se e maso meme time gain e maso da emra no parliament Supreme Court nyaji tum wi a obesan Supreme Court eji ade no tum 18 December ka odi wuti NPP abamu pani bia sorry can say the road is clear the man penny bet me assign from 18 to 6 January no
man ti so bia ho wa
eno kire say abandada no mpanifo nyina no mo preso say mra no be adwuma o mo preso mra no be ba it date ni kure ko say na say I favorable because baby akwa say no there is a way of escape man penny bet me jaho ire akọ but mo na mo ti opposition dey mo me yete ase say sabai we ya anye kra ye ba e be den ye be ye enne me hwe kwan say Sam George one ne mpanifo aye kan ho no o me sorry aside dem so no me press conference aka kire say almost had say see person possible also very easy because NDC for the sponsor here now they have 184 public man of say they are come with 4 independent candidates we say 188 John person possible we ya e be from say yo let us wait and see no me kan na me sa ka bio say Sam George ade we almost so that say ono minister onye bi obedi I'm telling you minister onye bi obedi
enti yakoye no in the expense of our nation in our personal interests enti ade na that's hypocrisy what the person person say hypocrisy
video ya bo anu sunko
enya hypocrisy propaganda it's the difference what's the difference between hypocrisy and propaganda
you see propaganda no ye wo try say ade no kora no pa ni ba no akotwa ba bia wo say support wo cause now they are here adwuma obi ehun say Ghana ha ade da Ghana fa koma ponso pa ba ko ye LGBT mra no wo pa esi ayemie phone lines
maybe
na hwe nipa ye ka say some aya discussing ni nyina omomfra nipa be ka LGBT ho asem obi ampe Christianity, Islam, traditional religion. These are the 3 dominant religions in Ghana. Emu pia ni wasoso sa ade we so. Na nanom aka sembra no monyuntum Muslim penfo aka, asofo penfo aka, but 2 leaders, Nanado and John Mahama, obi anya na dwese ade no besan.
E dey the world LGBTQ ni.
Ni nyina ye moa.
Mboa.
Kodi. Say ye nyabra pa one day, ni ahwe the power I kura the LGBT community we ase a ebe ye onwa. Say we ase to me ni nyina sika ni nyina om na eden. Om ne the shakers and the movers of the world economy. LGBT community. Eti wo bedi ade na wo ye wadwen say wo be sori etia omo a wa mamu no nkoyi. Time mampeni bra bill the parliament here ya na American ambassador to Ghana okosi amampeni nado ka tell say mra no fa ne sa ase. Okay. So okay sa meeting no. Mampani share no boss o ade en gomu wi a many final person e de be dey. E de be brave. Obi ka sa person o choro say. Onye. Ampa time wa bill the parliament pass here. Na yenti so obi di akokot. Mampani na be ka kire say obi di asem no kokot. What does it tell you? Ade en me mpaye. Ba me pese obi di manim. No why dey oye bibi na sebe ya beti menya bibi agina so aka menye dey menye it went to court 18 December ato abawie fine say ye beto aba na usro se bia akosan a yato aba you are outgoing president ye never judin no bia unsa woni mampani so de ade awie na nado 81 years what de ade awie ga wo science amra no ma Ghana ka udin ka Ghana mrem the history books of Ghana ke beka sa mampani we abreso e na Ghana ye mreti ade LGBTQ community one sign and now what the campaign opposition mbigidi say abna ye MPP for anyan to crack who be na Ghana for to abaye den eti obo Ghanaians thought NDC was in favor of this bill and now team mampani anu asem what does you do dey na onye film
onye na adwene so besan
onye no kra ho no onye na say nipa timi nka no kra ono so wini ya na US ambassador ko sia no gomo mudi ye de minu mienu ya ere
na say US for ya mo tai sa mrei Donald Trump nka say omo ho de omo so sa ne ma no so
no Donald Trump no ono ne so ompeu but kwa America ye were the minority a omo no say the American
omo ya ketua bi so
kakra bi but court system no protect omo so you have 3 arms of government the judiciary and the protecting minority rights because omo ye nto aba ma omo so okasa de bia no the executive ne legislature no enya omo the majority the be because omo no omo per vote but judiciary they are not voted for omo protecting minority rights. That's what they do in America. So it in as much as said Donald Trump no MP saa de no any party tru ne akesefo akura sika dwetre mu odro e wa America memu a so support saa de we they work against you. World Bank, IMF, omunyina omanya obeye saa de no bia no okopem wo ho a onim say asofo bi Ghana ha ya blacklist o mo so mutimi nko America because omai openly omayi omani mo abeka say saa mra no de ese agitumi ensoso so ukoye post kra o Facebook so a na ye ukoye post o Facebook so kra no a that be akopem visa omutimi ko trace hu say wo tie sankro for non from hate crime say what tie obi a crime ono na de opeso obne bro opeso obo no what tie nti no a hate crime America ma make say ba control oba na okunu omye bakery omoto cake ni ade ena ema mienu ko say omo be ware nti omo nye wedding cake ons we are Christians ye Christopher ye nya me som kire say oba na oba timi ware edi cha cake de ye nye mo fa nko ba bi ampe no de court charge omo ye charge omo hate crime so mo ta wo munti na de omo ye ndi mo se mo nye dey mo nto cake ma omo they were fine. Can you imagine that?
We are men kura na yetimu
enti woti o man mu a enipa dodo no ase ade we ye mpe obedi ade a wose da bi dodo no ampe kura no amede menye dey menye did we vote for you say koye de o pa na ye de o manfo no pe
asem sabe
de me catch them mampani jo ma say de o ma ye tie ase campaign time one Sam George ma ye tie ase no enye no ne nra o catch Cali bishops Roman Catholics of Ponkosia. That's all what you told them. Say yen ko kire proper sexual rights and human values schools
family values
ne kire wo school a who here say what the other choice was if we teach them proper family values there will be no need to legislate. Well as I say
emudo
just say ko yemre tia de a
and who here say o
school cry who here cross it means send on favor mra na ye no
the chance amrano abetra ni pani ana say values na abetra ni pani mte hu hia kra say o
ye be homra ena na me example ama o say ya kire say eniewu emokro no say etra mu no obi eja ya ka wo da abeto prum
da bi
keodi
da bi
ka wo da abeto prum
da bi but nipa bone wo wiase enya den a nipa no obi wo ho no ma de obeye no wo ye ne den a de obeye
no nti ne ye mra no ye mra de si bone ya no kwan say unya nipa ni nyina say o be dey o be ja bone ye iti wo ye mra na omo ani so no mra na omo di ne ya purge society of those criminals ye do makosie ama omanfo nyina ho ato Jeremy Bentham utilitarian theory and o kan say 3.3 mra ye say ya de a the greater happiness breed the greatest number of people. O ye mra say ebema ni padodo na e o manu mu no omo ani ayeden age Ghana for see empade nti mra na obeye atia no ese mra no kutia saa de no na ma Ghana for ni age say why ade we de obia soso e na wo bai wetima ye mra ayeden atia na wo opposition so me bai ameye obedi ade a na wo ka foforo na do mra no maye a wo se bai amesan mra no bai a why no mum confirm say o free so okọ say on the okodu uko aka onuanom okọ wo a wo mfie nan no let us see what Sam George and the supporters no on be na be me ehunu say no me truly committed say be mra na say na political power no mo penti e do me yes ade no.
So it is the will of the people as against what the president wants to do to please omo asebi omo kabia
the international community. That is it.
Anyway, yentu aso hanam dia kan pacho mba discuss wo fi. Emepa se bi phone lines na beti ma dwenkyere e de afam. But still beti me the comment e de aba e was 0551 599 933 WhatsApp line. what the message say was abana say SMS fa so crash still ye be kenkan e the amount me yan come mampani eho na mampani John Dramani Mahama nano odi tudwa say enche this week yan kona wiye de na all the security mpanyifo a also yi omo do ntuatua ba bibia na also de omo tuatua na afei omo ehwe tutu ne mana security ho ensensam no etimi eba yakasai na sojafo mpanyifo enso abona ho ba se bo bi ombeboa no ama security etimi akona nim no ombe yenti omampani ensam a okan efa the appointments ahodo also ye efa security ministers any other appointment a concern security ho yenti no na afei yemra. Yeah, okay, you tell my penny.
Appointments so that we can have ministers. We want to assure you that we're putting in place the various appointments so that we can have ministers and other officials who are responsible for the security to take charge. And so within this week, we will do the appointments of the Minister of Defense, the Minister of Interior, the National Security Advisor, the National Security Coordinator, the BNI Director, and all the others. And when these appointments are made, I'm going to charge them to make Boko one of the #1 priorities that they attend and deal with. And so I'll appeal to you to exercise patience, exercise restraint, and to let you know that I am apprised of the issue. I'm going to deal with it, and I can assure you, have trust in myself and this administration that by the grace of God, peace is going to come back. Permanent peace is going to come back to Boko.
We Omampeni, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Omroko PM Ewo Boko a ode ensem ede etu edwa. Wafa ha me nra sansem no so kakra na afei yemra na yemhwe other issues kakra eno so honom. Security ho sensem ewo yeman mu ha. Boko conflict no ene ne nkro ne ba. Enra kra yate se wale motwija ede ato kamu ne nkro ne ba. Still enema evidency enema we ena nano ne yenra kanda padi ho nkomo ka se omo tie chire no omo hwe sa ne mo we a na omo de omo ho agim yenhwe the swiftness with which omampani aye na adwene se obese ohwe na otuatua aye nema ebetim de oyene abroman no
security ade ehia pa so yoboko conflict na enye no ho da ho na se abrase mka hawa yakubu time so kaya 2004 election na honya asumdwe ni hokra ekofo a ene hobo na aside apagya said na dagbon yendidi na tie no abudo ni andane for so kaya 2001 ena nto CMA wo mo hen popro onam so de to ananan mo se do da ho from President Kofo time and this is aban fie nwotwe na na do sabe biu ena committee of eminent teacher o tekokoso tufu di animu omo ma asumdwe de ba dagbon ene hwadwo ya dagbon mahne na no say sorry no baby enu ado kokra president so oko so enti me bomb paye say on say e ba ya na say political undertones wase say afano a omotwe apon ba ko hunu say aban bi tai ba ko achi pe bia no meka bia omonte ase
na of amamu so why would they take interest in such chieftaincy issues meka government na why would they because say homo mining na adentina e base similarly because it's not enye ade a betimi ade ansesi obozo say similarly adentina ya na yehu ne say amanyoku bi na say aban bi etai ba ko bi echi
on sa de na ye ahini hu manso kusasi ene mampusifo ba ko enipa de di ade na ba ko se yenso ye kura na ye na asase no kura ye dia edi na ese ye do so ye ni pa ese di ade ti abaya wo beba wo abreso sa ade ne koso no omutumi hwe mu afiga abanu mu pani bi a belong to that faction na person on say omuni pa ba abamu nti and now
so can
so on ho
near the asheno
abudu ni andani for the sada ye okay say abudu for ne andani for the no na friend say I forgotten the name. Who was the minister?
Andani no for can
yeah that one minister me refi the kakra me kaya meka asem see ya na resign here. So because now the position as interior minister no o belong to one of the factions, the Andani faction. In the Africa say be ebesi obi a o dey unim hu bi. It take for time because of that no. Omo ye your man to me anka wie. And this by 8 years enti man ka wie. E kire tru ya ansa na etimi aka. Eti jomama mampani a wabai. Ye bom paye say for the last time you betimi solve boko conflict. Okay odi. Sika ye say no wo bambo ho okro no mu no. Se de chichire boko ni kura atwa ho asia.
Kom nim.
Oh mo ko bebre. Because of ba so je said wo mo ko ni ade no. So ko efu de ka ye bom ho. Wo se tokwa ntimi pagya de do makoba 2 weeks na abrase. Sika ye say no ho no. Duru ha teachers nyina timi free krom oko. Na ya tutu school adan nyina mu. Ensunsanso e ban kwada e wo krom so no. And then you can't quantify it. Who no do that na be dey. Akola na oboko na ya to school dem. Be bosome because of the conflict. Onko school no. Oni akola na wote enkran. Isligon achimota. Omu nyina ni omo ti Kumasi Bantama Ashton no. Omu nyina na akọjọ BC ba ko. How do you expect that child to perform? Sa akola na otuboko no ye den en wotimi na omu oti krokesi mu a asumdwe wo ho bibia ekoso no timi aperform ma yiyi. Iti mampenisi enche obeyi security agencies mpenifo. Ombehwe amasumdwe aba. Ade ne yenyi politics nye dey.
Enfrim.
Your friends say that bon dey say no. Ye de sha ahemfo nsa no. Ade ne ye very peaceful. Na nka ye den pa. Because na ohene na wadi ka ewu no. Na ono no ye abuduni ani enye na yie. E na ndani ni ye dey ebetena so. E na ono so ya dey. Obi ya dey. No, na ye andani ni na edika ewu. And abudu ni abetena so. I have forgotten the distance. It's not about who kase there be ye na edru yeso. But just no, we no one fa the right not natural way.
To the corner we.
They will say ya ni pa desa but na dey pa o. But I am for not to me kan ma asumdwe by e ma se o manya hene. Ya afanu ni nyina ti asumdwe mu.
Abanese a National House of Chiefs in Nkron ba no. What role do they play? Omo
na say play that critical role. Near you politicians ni nyina dey. Ifrim.
So eya ye hu o ma na say edu ba bia no msa ye tight nti de omo ye na ya no makopem.
Oh yeah.
And ma politicians no ebem.
Ya na ye hu omo. But I say ultimate power to me ni nyina sa ba be wi aban so. Okay say we dey see no honorable 7 Asamoah Boateng na Minister of Chieftaincy okoho ene wom kokasa ya nimto e kira sa adwo ene sa ye dey sorry bio ti esi politicians film me hwe kwan so mampani abai sa wonen panifo nhye obeyi politicians na dey a film na a similar committee of eminent chiefs a otumfo di animum siesie dagbon yendidie no ke benya bibi sa so omo no sia no omo ka asem no a afenu no hu se we no ye peacemakers mediators omo be ka asem no but the politician kokotremu pe
already who ye fi dada efa bi omo hu se who ye fi dada o ka hu
omo ye perceive affiliated to MPP no se joma amade ne nkrofo kotremu a sa nkrofo be ka sa se mo abantimo be ka bi ama omo ha the same thing about we so NPP abanom so that same problem. No one say one faction. Omunipa bay about mampeni pa. Eti die mampeni baba beka bia no. Omo be ye ma asiu sa faction no. Mampeni no muhia na security agency no muhia wi a. Yenyi sa ni party troi. Yempa asofo Catholic bishops bi. Nye fa nka hemfo no ho. No mo no mo ntrase na asem bia ni wa de sika na etwa. Anokro ya na ye de kasana we so church kan no. O say to Jojo is better than to war.
All right.
Dokwa de enya de person so ye bom pae se boko hobedwo na Ghana and also the ma de na e say da border so it is ya manage ade ni ya infiltration
nkrofo bi betimi de omo ho agim
infiltration from Togo side and then from Utie Dominic Nitiwa said and no so grant interview or kano from the Togo side and then from the Burkina side ni nyina no man for betimi infiltrate ama de synchrofo ama so bi etima eden esia ti manage ni yi.
Anyway, let's wait and see what the president will do. Afi mienko ministerial appointment regional ministers no. Now we cover voter region. Friends, I say MMDCs were 18. 18. 18 to 279. What?
And I apply.
Wow.
Good.
Me nipa bi ho na sanema me do ba me acknowledge no. Me acknowledge no. Na ehu hia pa. Oye ye na no twama me straight away. Say eye 18. Richard Pencil. Richard Owusu Pencil. Ono eye auditor ewo ho. Me meet ewo Ken UST. And
one of the districts nipa near 40. Say we listen so.
One of them yes 40. 40. Yanko. Yenhwe ho no.
Enti ade ba ko me hu ne se ministers a omudi ba ye se na me kan no out of 10 no emu 8 party executive so ba Ashanti region ha Dr. Franka Mwakwene di ayekan ono na ye regional secretary other constituencies nipa omudi aba ne dodo no a se na maka no omo ye executive ye boa ma party grassroots no ehunu se ampa se nipa ne ye adwuma no a ye de tumi ni bi be ma wo mo. In fact, the other test pa de say ya to aba wie na mampani aba no. Ye se kofa o CV bra. What wa won say obi a wuni no campaign time nyina wa hia no ba bia da. Oba o say on ye Northern Ireland why branch chairman branch secretary.
Omo nyina also consider omo.
No. They consider omo at the expense of the onote ha. Or far from the car team here once a minute.
Of Obia no so the contribution, Ebia number physically.
No, by another way.
In another form.
Before for furnish.
Okay.
Because our contribution by na grassroots person and no. So one consider nipa or then the core ye in so bo car team ye. Now the contribution came in cash or in kind or on your day command.
The assembly
wrong.
To offer in a way no. Say omuti advisor what you may advise them ne say omo hwe omo around omo kom ne omo ne koye how omo fam omo ne omo ne fam and sana omo hwe ekirikiri for na omo hwe omo ana
exactly because the anet hu ne say yato aba na wi atumi na ba no na koye CV sem of course position bi wa wo ka wo hear a certain qualification why ye
na nanka me
but any say ye bebre sa
ekobasa omo ho no do ye hu so ma bre ni won but qualification baby o say ko omu nuru a
unqualified there ni say the man
but ever went ma ye no na bre
unqualified there intimi for man baby wa qualify but na say obi was superior CV
e chen ne
di ntino ye van koma di ono no ye poto na amanafie no na ye hu no na ye fo no mum na emra e ho na ja party mana koma say ye no you okay odi. So be betra ka me. Now you're full soldier. Now ko wura ho. No busa say na wo ne hwan a. How will you feel? What did they make share that say? So party full soldier pa wa bre. Now ko wura ka me. Na ka me ya obetra ho no oniu. Now busa we won hwan me say oh okay. How do you feel?
I'm very very disappointed.
Dr. Franka Mwakwene obeye regional minister. As a regional secretary, he no be free constituency bi aba.
Ohun.
Obeka say me new.
Ti only fifi kwete directives on the bar only ne ya adwene because
yes.
Or the mamosu kakra nsa na wato asom. Or see proof of membership. Wa wo pay MMDC for nyina.
Yeah.
It's a cut across. Proof of membership. Afei constituency eligibility. Candidate must meet the eligibility criteria stipulated in Article 943C of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana. Eno eka hom diversity and balance ohwe eno aso mo enka eno enka ho afei competence and experience and also odeka ho ena afei we yen man nan a omo editu bia ono ye MMDCs nti those are the areas our found so kan wasem
sir. So they said the person should be able to identify with the party grassroots MPP for di ngugu nyina na no out here just nkodua onipa no omo no omo ye adwuma wo fom no apprentice ni bi kura age dey oba constituency na akọ no kura ho hwe wanim na me ko tra police station na no ma ye hwe say yate wa na ma obia ya to no French ma kind of French now be CEO na say scholarship aba na wo chema on crofo na me ntimi nya bi ma me ba after 8 years we say mesa akoye bio it's in a party be the 8 years along co-position, you know, because a casserole. I did the any na casserole. None I wouldn't say social media, so free Monday neighbor no. And this is for I wild pa. Why? Almost say enjoyment in a course one cry. Thanksgiving. Party omo ye dinner omo ye ni nyina no.
Omo fa bia masse ha.
This liquids na ye and cry.
I see. Na so of no so ntimi nka se bia betima be bibia wo ewe there. But at least come on trickle down.
By representation.
Okay.
Also dey wo ho a entimi nko ba bia, but at least ye betimi de krata akra ba say constituency we. Mo fa nipa ba ko na mienu nya dey emra.
Omo mfi omo.
Omo na eka say ni je ni nyina ye koso nka. Nyam na make o.
So what you are saying na
mo busa sa question. Omo na eka say ni je ni nyina kan kran. Almost NDC near Betras here. But when we were sweating, we didn't see them all. Now they are with their slave quiz. That is how it is.
Yeah.
Se see and the Lubo for boom for P. But a cost could be 8 years. Massa, or say, monkey they work babu the chops at the end of the day. In your view. The appointment near it be no so the youthful nature of appointment no. A yepa. So here nado the first seminar. O man kokora no pusu pa so okay oji 123 minutes no nan kokora na omne na bre omne ne ball bra free 79 no omwom but the second term no oyi kokora no bebre free nim so say sa de no so
yeah, that's true.
Vincent Ekwasifu amu he was educated, he was PRO
one time a friend saying could you upon Krumman yeah
odi ehwe ministers o do be adwuma second term no deputies na fi da ye brantie nko a Joma Mansobo cancer on the cabinet no, he has the youngest youthful cabinet or deba. And by appointment, 3 ministers a coy no, Dominic Ayene, or now co anymore. So here friends say some John Jinapo and Kesato Force here. Above below 40, tell me a youth. Say Ghana youth no and say because it's 38 and 45.
Maybe 45.
But some of the time also so we know say you for no person musia also acquire beard men about you say 45 you everantie wo pa the hair kwan so mo maka no ye ma mrantie no so kwan no mo mbra yene bibia na penfo no wabo brawie no omonko na beche post ni ade e amom. In any case, the Ashanti regional chairman of the NDC Augustus Andrews it our friend say Nana Kwesi Ose mampenia she when munyam
chairman baako MPs
bebre chairman baako pe MPs she na se no enya agro kra ose na mpani John Mahama wa she man munyam pa ti ma men kai na se mo dia ban krata no ose for immediate release appreciation to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for the appointment of Dr. Frank Amakwehene as Ashanti Regional Minister Designate. On behalf of the leadership of the rank and file of the NDC in the Ashanti region, we extend our sincere appreciation to President John Dramani Mahama for the appointment of Regional Secretary Dr. Frank Amakwehene as the Ashanti Regional Minister Designate. Dr. Amakwehene is a distinguished young leader with an impressive background in healthcare, governance, and public service. As a medical professional holding a Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery from University of Ghana, a Doctor of Medical Laboratory Science degree from UDS, and an MBA from Accra Business School, he brings expertise and dedication to this critical role. As Ashanti Regional Secretary, he has served with excellence, unifying the party in the region and advancing our shared vision. We in the Ashanti region are excited about the choice, and we are confident that Dr. Amakwehene will represent your administration with distinction, serving the people of Ashanti region diligently and delivering on the government's vision to reset and transform Ghana. This appointment has inspired great confidence among party members, the people of Ashanti, and the nation at large. We congratulate Dr. Amakwehene and assure His Excellency John Dramani Mahama of the region's full support to ensure his success in representing him in the region. We are hopeful of more appointments from the Ashanti region in the coming days to strengthen government's machinery and to help build a formidable party in the region. Thank you once more to President John Mahama, resetting Ghana is a must. Signed, Augustus Andrews Nanakwesi, Ashanti Regional Chairman, National Democratic Congress, NDC. Kodi. On say as I'm now kind of paragraph from me, you pay me no more. Who I say hono. Or say this appointment has inspired great confidence among party members. As I make that's right. We're not regional chairman. Hey, there be it's a more BNIAJ. Say regional secretary. Yankofo be a yen no be a yentimin konanim. Only a doubles as now when ye. Many NDC penny be dinkomo or more previous administration. Was so we original executive grand if you are not could you believe us? Na crash under the crash. You have for no. Cody, Sadia, wouldn't say deep. I mean, I met my year pass and could be a woman. A
boabem complete.
Now, could was a crown away. How crown or also, we are hopeful of more appointment from Ashanti region. The one hear me.
Okay, you didn't hear who here.
Cody, so Ashanti 4 and near Benmu Bibria, a Jumana Beba.
Debbie,
party grassroots no, one saw more dying appointees no. Previous administration, your mama previous administration, no. That minister say for Ashanti region, or me as a tupe. It is our core region, we so me tenor. Nipa was her regionum. Se be a bass, be a scholarship cry, my minister be a tour. Ashanti region send a beba.
4.
And I want me a 10 on the beba say
20.
Exactly. I said no we can. It's the CEOs, the board chairman, and the ministers no. Don't want a beba region no. Never my grassroots for na day. Enyamwa no monso ani age ombesa prempun to dwuma de day ade aba regionum so a minister of road as so watch be a minister of road be afeni kakra. What did we see in Ashanti region? Kwesi Amoakwata time the ehun Ashanti region no ehun sa
maybe
obeye balance ye just 1 year pay koye. Look at the name as so watch ye now Kwesi Amoakwata ayi ni krom Kwabena kwan okogu as far 6 inches 6 months was hardly 6 inches go go so
12
and na ket Dankwah akosi Amoakwata wa me ye krom kwa amanya mbetuaka. You see, so when you get the ministries, the CEOs in your region, whichever way you see it, will be benefit.
And I think sir, they should do that as a compensation for what Ashanti region
has done for them.
The NDC. Yes.
Because NPP for vote a sort of now vote to appreciate it. Munya 692.33 thereabout. This tell you say voter region crowd drop away from 650 to 589 or so. But have the idea
Akoso.
It is an acquisition some no and no no. As regional chairman, more ministers and CEOs are a beb woman a Jumani and day. I am yes, 4 years time no obebre. Anyway,
Wafa Kofi Apia and our training Kano. Yego Kessben University mra na fe mene Hussein Ibrahim ono ya Ashanti Regional Communication Team ma the NDC Samson and NJE enso beba na yedi enkomo no ministerial appointment and Rebecca Ashanti ho nsem nti omienu transfer na yahwe but ye call deputy registrar na yako Kessben University College KC ena ye freying obere boko there. Why do why fe brutal yes okuwa
which one am tie
sabo anyway wait to
that's Kodi you go so admission na me pese me make sanwoma we say clear am I etiefo ntie me sanso chia wa etiefo so me pacho say obi ba university a we say owie SHS and I say what SSC me sure say O level so sa we wi a ontimi mba university abra onko SS
ti mature for nyina ka ho
ontimi mba university abra onko because na entry a year or the be university
before abeba no make sure say we SSS SHS wasi and I say GC O level ukuta certificate set here be out there fabra
yes
okay
because enko foti me ba office or say me person me ba university ubusa ni say ni resource here or say me ni bi me say private investing team
anyway
kind of how meet me about
requirement wo ho
yeah they be aye ba yesi so intermediate to atiefo anim na say o wa adwumam na say e be a program na o ye wo ho no enye ne na wo ye nso a eno so akonya wo ho no ba wo ba na the resource na kan say me kan ke wo di ma me chia registrar me Samuel Sepoku any other staff from Kessben University nyina teaching and non-teaching staff ni amichia obi a kewodi and then me say free school of business
okay
send ya da no over school of business na your BSc business administration option here accounting banking and finance human resource management and marketing and they also open your BSc logistics procurement and supply chain
and me paper say me area no until them paper
logistics procurement supply and your diploma in business administration diploma is when you A1 to E8 Kessben University cement na fie bra na be diploma for 2 years we are ehwo na tenemu na ye top up we top up na you say what was if you no but we diploma na wait ma kwakọ your national service while doing your national service wait ma ba city campus na wa ba beto aso enso so ho no ke odi anya no nko a your school of applied science and technology I ho no no so your BSc computer science with entrepreneurship o program no and ya kan bom BSc computer science with entrepreneurship and ya san so BSc information and communication studies and your diploma in technology and also so ho no say no unya A1 to E8 wait ma ba diploma unya A1 to C6 ni so a wait ma ba be ye and also so ho no na the try to humanities ni so no ono ne wo BA media and communication studies and your public administration and leadership studies
mo interest ho so we know say media na count and he has interest ho
so when you A1 to C6 obetima ba na say when you 25 years and above na so when you deficiency or resource ni so Kessben University
hono ya na problem no no
when you 25 years
and above oba fa slip resource set bra fa count
25 years and above you be up na to no for matured applicant and oba no be yen hye kakra bi ye no ni free on ma ya ka bia no betimi ato school ni so and I say what diploma and I say what HND so betimi baba be your top up e city campus where we diploma where we HND I bet my city campus ke we the register number ni 0501 63 73 83 0501 63 73 83 and two fra WhatsApp line nchimu bia opebia no won sabetimi asanso ayden akan so ho no ke we the enya no kwa your flexible payment schedules ya teacher fees ni mu kakra ya sin satia ho ni nyina anyepe fees ni de oba na betimi atwa ni nyina ma ye beje but ye hu sen set nyina anyepe ni ntino oba e be chichi ma kakra sin be ya maame anase wo a wo ba school na ankasa no wo ho be so sin be ya utwa fees ni kwampo a wo kwampo hu ase de auto credit go phones no kakra sa abo say wonya ne opese wonya no tuba woni finance office woni be di hu komo nya chichi office na ma sin be ya utwa wo ho nchiro enye no nko a yeso ko private university a wonya adwuma anye ba me am tiam say me living testimony
and enye no kore
tuba Kessben University within the Kessben group no uwie a wait my internship or hanum say uwie nso betima sanso adwuma or hanum say into uwie private BT say Kessben University College a uwie na adwuma so otwen kewodi umpe we na opede
wonya ne ba bia wo ko school no ya your preparation adwuma twen adwuma etwen wo that's right that is Kessben University group no so to benya ba bia wura no matter what the situation is that's right
na me di twa to okra na nursing and midwifery and no so say ya no so a oba no so chief fees ni mu kakra ne wo hia bia no obetimi ke no san fa register number ni to just bra me di manu si no 0501 63 73 83 say si subi 0501 63 73 83 the campus near me main campus e wo continent and a city campus e wo dum opposite Asida house in Chimobia opebi our friend na so oba office ni mu bia e no bedi nkomo ho no.
Thank you very much. We assistant registrar and Otenin Kano right enti Hussein Baba na me trensa na Jesu ebewura ha na yatoa yenkomo twetwe no eso ba memfa messages no kakra na aba no memoboso emfa emamo na yentoa so komensa pillar 2 do me Kwabena constituency ena owo so JDM is now run away from signing the anti-LGBTQ bill. Ghanaian pastors Mara Mujejireje okay wono edia ode abrayen ene anopan komensa edian Musa Bato waswase Edibi Abre. As President Mohammed's appointment of Dr. Nana Amoako-Hene as Ashanti Regional Minister Designate highlights his commitment to youth empowerment and NDC's inclusiveness. This dynamic choice has energized the party's base, reaffirming the NDC as a platform for young, capable leaders to thrive and contribute to national development. Thank you, Mr. President. Congratulations to all the appointees. Okay, Musa Abattoir, Ediem, Enono. Lawrence Boache, Etafro Buche, Owo Asenua Asori Enkwanta, Onoso Edibi Abre, Ene Anopei, Wase Keodi. Are you in the known of the statement made by President Mahama that the son of the LGBTQ is dead on arrival? Okay. Yakora Nakusiho, Ono a regional chairman Edema the National Democratic Congress, na Yakwa Kudin Komo, especially about the appointment and specifically about the Ashanti region, a year Penia Unisom regional minister, who ensensem. Chairman Bako
MP Bebre.
MP Bebre, Uguso Jiwo. Okokot.
Yeah, Obasi is name and Krasone, Stefano.
Oh, okay. Yo, but before I bekono, the other kind, me appointments here, Abbey, you very general enough, you have narrowed down on the Ashanti region and generally, me fan say 3 and Abba. Mean to comment briefly about that one. Now, for Yemra, Ashanti region, the so.
Many Eddie Kain, my main friend, the new Emma. The President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Na yedi asida emu tu amano. Ewo atfefa wayama Ashanti edikan. Na yawo Ashanti de Ashanti wura. Mibo mimuase na anope edi chia ama yina yura otunfo 82 abibiwa. Otosumienu ohine enkwaso na metia Asante enyina me party fu nyina na makase enna yete asemde yabo miaminia Dr. Frank Amoako ehine edin ese omeye regional minister yebema Dankwah na masai ejina we fidie so ese yenyanum bia na omuso ewo enidaso se omuso ebedi regional minister no ebeka chom so omfo mu na ahoden entai ya Frank Amoako hine echi na yemfanye Asante eyi party ene aban ene Asante sisi ina ya akodi ina ya pre eye Asante in Puntu. That's it. Mufidi himself a quick Mesa Asemira, the President of the Republic.
Hello, Chairman.
Himself Nadaruma for Bessan ADB Akaya home. See, I don't pay your better assist.
Ese appointment babe so watro krata ten na odo mampani ase na osase se de o kan se ebi emra biem ase woni age abroso. What is so particular about Dr. Frank Amoako-Hene a enei ase wakoma so ade ya ma woi
Inia eye Asante akoma so ade semda se mia na me ya personal.
Okay.
Asante ana yenua Frank Amoako-Hene Doctor Ebesum Omesum NDC Obesum Asante menyina amaye regional chairman na me secretary no amene na aye adwuma no minim independent wonimu na dwemu do onye obi a oye inyimu oka obi a ebom eye adwuma nti the president abonibia na me say president onye mistake onimdiaye ema Asante nti ena meni agye a metia me regional executive na anemu na yamma ni tinkwa na ya ache ne se ni dwumadi a obedi no yakopon ma na akukudo nyansa odo no fanka obibia mbom ewo asante ha na edwuma pa eda the president of the Republic of Ghana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no obetumi aboa na yaso na se na abam na beya mfie na wo hoi enche ba mfie na ebeso no na yakase NDC abrantia yi ni se ombedi oman no ana asante enim no waye adepa na enimonyam no bi so aka ye party
Wona na nanti closely ena unim se de otie sabia yi ni mi se nye den a okovetin a obefam edian ena asanteman enhwe nimu emfri Dr. Frank Amwakohene ewo
dia asante region enhwe de nim se oye nipa bi a edikan na dwimu edopa dia etoso mienu untumi manipulating dia sai etoso kanokre dia sai ka ho oni so yakola wo ye peni otiti obia equally ndi se unya nipa bi sei na obedi edoma no a yenim se enyomapa ewo ni mu ye be assure no se ye support bia say yeso ye de eternity asantman pa eternity because yeso ye dia ye cheye ye nya ye eno no na minim se omma asante region ensa ensi from that
ye kan say wo hwe asante emantemu said ye etie oba both MPP ni NDC nyina mu nyina mo fa ha se eye bia ekontokwa kasiem ede emamu na wo hwe obi etese yenwura Frank Amwakohene sabi yen hyeden hunu ka pekese pa beka MPP NDC mu a mpo ka Asante region hanuma secretary no abedie ne nkro ne ba ne ye de modie kasiesei ede ahye ne nsa enkoye hunhunu amfa ma no enkonye something a ebeye intimidating ede ama no
minia emse ejumadi obedi no enye emabo ana enye matusem oni nipa ana ba beye adwuma enti se oni nipa wo NDC mu ya ye adwuma nya bota etisei nenne ya mi aye na dom yenye ne mu ejidie epeja na eni na aye adwuma chemi ne kuma no I can assure you say emayente envie se ebia nimfie ewo from obi a waye doctor ukra doctor be mienu onimde na meka chon say obeye the first minister at the age obe making the mark ama asante man
we dey yes that habre because him say enye den a ukọ court na wakodi but wafa kofi apia so wasem busa wonti mayentie no
Jamai emwachi bio
Wapa ni
Jamai mi say wani aje go here o letter now to say as a vim bia ba mu say baby e di ato no wani je ho pa ba cha ma sem ba ko ne say wadwuma no be ye mra ministers na aka no was Asante region unya bi beka ho pa regional minister do bi abenya bi ni say uguso a wodi hudwuma ko we vote amode ma aban ya say voter region ekora ma nti eno so president asha obobi ana mugusu di hudwuma sebe enquire regional minister nko a na da key ministries a be ma mo so betimi atwem putudwuma ba ha ma wadwuma na ye mre nso no wani di akire
mini asa o hwe kata ya be chodi da regional chodi da omam beni asena ye da na se no na ye san asre bi aka ho yenim se ya aka no na ye den edoso na ye wogidie wonimu because yenim se Asante region eda Excellency John Dramani Mahama akoma so yenim se ye die dia ewom a betumi afa so dia pre impuntuo ni ye di aba Asante no yenim se o ma ni renye den enfieda e bekoso aka no na ya apalicho yenim say obeye amaye.
That's right. Chama that's it.
Right, anyway, Augustus Nana Akwesi ono ene titreni ma NDC amanyoko no ewo Asante Mantemu. Nanka ebenyanka ne betwa so pa but okokot nti yenya man. Abeka ho. Anyway, Hussein. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ohoye.
Onyankopon adom.
Yedenya sepa. Hussein communicator adema NDC ewo Asante Mantemu. Ya trensen na NJ ono so kasama MPP obeba na ya share issues na home. But President John Dramani Mahama second coming 1 week and a day in office. Why appointments ahodo why critical decisions be and so ewo aye yemma ha MMDC for okachom so bi anko tranifie eno one of the decisions one make afi why 3 key ministerial appointments in the shape of finance, energy and attorney general and minister of justice and also waka ho ensem enra or the 10 ministerial regional ministers aba 6 and akemwa and me bosu anope oko central western north oko bono potem ho and also my nafe odwani hrem ewo upper west and also my beyunsia emma emetodwa mame enko Hussein ho na afi yenhwe the appointment so far, the second coming of President John Dramani Mahama, his expectations, and the appointment or a titsu when it comes to Ashanti region. Hussein, mame too.
Nana medase edikan mechiao na machiati for any ahwefo majibre muti and anope your Kessben. With the Metria, His Excellency, the former president, John Dramani Mahama.
The president is you.
The former pay.
I am confusing.
No, this is my first time on air after saying, you know. With the Metria, Beman Monyam for our free Mununkumu, Ebeji on my free Nkwasum, Yura, His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama. We de me was Santimamu Renana Dankwah da Mecha Kessben mo production team. In fact, o hwe nkunimdie bae Ghana ina na di nkunimdie mu nyina mo ka ho bi ntina oman no chichire ekoso yie because aban bi ade na nya mo kasam wo ya ade na ya mo bona baso na we de me was Santimamu yi enra BBC sebi obi bia wa Santimamu bia so ye babunu so fra Santimamu bia no ni gie nko anra from enwumbre be form ho ba ni nyina up to date ani gie nko na ekoso Santimamu because o hwe Ira John Dramani Mahama o ye so ba be reset Ghana na o hwe niam a wa start a oye obaba mu encheye kra no echen Ira Akufo-Addo baba betran so 8 years enema obai why
1 week no
1 week no
1 week nema na why no
1 week is better than 6 years of Nanado's administration.
Wow, how do you justify this?
Yes, we remember the reason why because I said number 1 we remember ministerial number 1 Ira John Dramani Mahama tama onama o catch Ghana for say muntu aba emfa mame na me ba mu a wo hwe some expenditures ban we e de bomb mine ka no me ba metete sa niam no so na enye skirt me de abu o mine no o kan Ghana for say na obetumi aye de because o kra ya brante se bi Ira Akufo-Addo akokro no ba e kra mpo no o yi 123 ministers na wa brante e wasi so e wo say o pesika bebrebe no o ba ya also be 60 ministers MPP for say intimacy pinsi tada Ira Mahama ntimi nye ni Ira Mahama say me makan de ma meye obey ye to abama no Ghana for jitu mutu abama no ye kwa inauguration wi me no kase so what ministerial affairs positions no so what so from 30 to 23 and then me no kase we ministry bi to say information ministry na wo ho ye wo education communication information ye ka say communication e den sharing information between two or more people ni nkofo di nkomo ni na information
okay
me pacho de make sort ya say eni ro mama si da bi information ni mama yin free honum because your minister etu anaka or the deputy ministers wo honum kasa aban dia momu fuel aban to momu ni nyina ye eka oman ne bo nti me ye fro de ba be share communication ase fantastic one yiro mama wa ye o hwe national security minister yiro mama so ascribe ye free honum because your police council or your military for empenifo mo dada no your security coordinators or honum o metime aboa ma niam CPS ta a wayi omokra recently the entity was say esa koyi national security minister ohun say o cut down this name I be boa mo man na nyesika e no so wetwam tintontan o se da bi e mabunu Ghana mabuna ero akofo do mo o ma mo tena fie che mo wie school na mo ni dwuma ye unemployment rate equal 14.7% under Nanado Dankwah Akufo-Addo mabunu yi ye say our youth and sports ministry honum o se da bi e mabunu medwene mo ho ade na min chem na min focus on youth empowerment se da bi e mabunu te se me ametu emi babuni mi wie school a minim say wo ministry bi a e focus purposely for youth beboa ama memanya menema mepe wo man mu hanim sei no separate ye se na be ya ye be focus on sports no so nko because yera mahama say asem okan no kra mpo no me ne wa wote here can attest to the fact say asem okan no kra was youth and sports no be e focus wa Ghana nyina ye sports me boa ade acha ma so bia betena Kessben hanim say what you say yes youth no we ekọ hanim say aha na ye fa na dwuma what be sada ba what sports nko ana o say da bi focus na ko only sports no into a person focus no ko youth into year no so ayede every ho we ne ka na say we leader odwene oman no ho unim ska betima save oman no unim but ska betimi dia save oman no me catch you say Yero Akufo-Addo ebusi okoboye eto ade betoto ye so a na eku ye nyina no se nko cut down ni ministers yi eba 60 year Yero Mahama ede abayi a nka Ghana be nya sika bebrede abuma na mama na sipi
okay I'm still on the ministerial appointments and as a ministries near cut down. I don't know how you describe or explain way. There were some ministries a man for be edwene say can so ebia e kabomwa ka ebetimi abwa. For example, Yanko Ministry of Roads and Highways and a Ministry of Transport. That is one minister. Minim justification for that. But say or cut it down. Ebianka or meji this ministry so a kaibia kabebwa. Now again, Oko Ministry of Food and Agriculture and Ministry of Fisheries and aquaculture and so. Minim water no so beka ediafa ho.
You see, we share transporter. Transport na die you can't transport now is simply conveying conveying either people and as a goods to their destination. That's transport. But roads and highway no or focus on construction. Pachawuti enti se unya minister bakwa ono no hwe sa highway o hwe say ye be convey ne no no ankasa se hwe se kwan be ya Ghana ekwan eyade ehiaye and imagine these two ministries no I don't think say any significant improvement about road sector no per se enti ohun kwan say obeden obechichemu se na be ya obia benya a friend is saying enema pa e wo say ekoso e de boa oman no
who say because of the transport ministry no a huge and the roads and highways and so another huge thing into there should be separate ministries for that.
You see and I mean customer control we share in this abaya you remember research now kind it goes beyond say or cut it down ministerial appointment as ministerial positions no on said there are some expenditures be honoma you will be a friend discretionary expenditures. Anyone non-discretionary expenditure. But so share a discretionary expenditure now. These are the expenditures are buying the bit me I can say, oh, this expenditure see the metetiso the abo mine no. Me budget I made drawn next year no. This expenditure see metetiso. A bit is how here Rakufado, Tamano Tiswa. Now or high private jets. $18,000 per hour. With 8 good months. Put in my mind a whooping of 62 million cedis, 620 billion old currency, and was spending on travels with private jet. But you are to fuck on 900, okay, $40 million due to. It is what the mind say. President Bebombe Yusu, Mills, Yera Mills UCB, Yera Mahama UCB, on Quado buy, or see there be. Into wake expenditures now, you are to cut in the downward. Give it my boy, my mind, and yes,
so should we trust the government? And
yes, trust our government. There is no way.
Expenditure.
Yes, there is no way.
Come ministers no one appointments are hold yes. Yen says appointments in be cut it down that waste and that's the usual job for the boys.
Yes, one. There is no way you are John Dramani Mahama. Ebeka rent private jets. Abra presidential jets si honum. So dwaru owie mu. Ono dwene Ghana emabunu ho. Odwene se Ghana ihe sika de aye mpunto de abo man no. Mama nka se ma ko nkyerɛ.
Fisheries ne aquaculture ne agriculture nso so e ho so kakra no.
Okay. O hwɛ agric sector. You constitute over 60%. Ghana had himself agric constitute over 60% of the population. It is a sector be say you focus on who ye pa. Because in the menu say food inflation is on the roof. Could you believe say 2023 World Bank report be a buy? I have it page 3. Yero akofado enkwani obi a also the planting for food and jobs e di aba se ne be ya agric sector no e be boa ma Ghana ye food inflation e be ko form. But oba was spending over 3 billion. Yen hu any significant improvement bia e planting for food and jobs na e den e ba ye no ho. Enti saban bia ba wo se the focus e ko agric wo yie. Because me no ka say yesora no pa. Obenum tinyo, obeye bibia, obedidi o. Obenya energy abetra nim say dia kasa, obedidi before. E na aduane na ye di no susu no, e ye kuafo e na ye de ba. Enti Era Mahama so o focus on sanema no ho a. I think it is the best. Say obe separate say na be ya be focus on agric ni ye. Na ya ye enema amana boa oman no in terms of enobaye any enuane a ebedi ni saa onema no
tinti na ote aquaculture and fishing free fruits and agriculture no ho
yes say na be ya ye be focus ewo saa enema no ho so ye enti ono no before so obi bibia no odwene na okofom na okobise kuafo no de emi ye beboa mo so we building the Ghana town na no ye no Yero Mahama nkwa tena office no tena say oh we ye expert to agric brand entrance in show manifesto no dabi o share farmers no no makasa de na me ye beboa na farmers na kase yepewe o si matema ya mamo nti Yero Mahama munya gidi onumu enema na oye ni nyina no e ya de a ono ankasa nim se beboa man no na Yero bema ni munyamfo asanteman this year Dr. Frank Amwakohene and that santeman emabunu omo asanteman mu me friend grassroots soldier obie no more grassroots a onim Dr. Frank Amwakohene was sai akire amagana ya huni say social media a play significant role our elections mu because oko social media obi wo wale obi wo Bolgatanga obi wo other region but onim Dr. Frank Amwakohene ni impact
I don't know ye
prior to elections could you believe say one day me nam TikTok and I me course or life me hu so no life you ma dey no ye wo e mabunu na sebi omo wies community dwuma di no no oje omo CVs embabu no oje omo CVs no omo kakra je fato bibi jiwe ade channel de afaka akọ adwuma jiwe fato bibi
the personal money
onu an personal money o enye obi asika o onu an personal money sika onu na bre atin fifre nya na odi boy youth no social media na youth ne ba comment section honom me hwedi nam si Ghana nyame asanteman yakopan hira ye be mani monyamfo na meme saa da na me ka say enye nwanwa se Ewura John Dramani Mahama obemma be mani monyamfo wi position a ebemma mabunu ye ne age.
How well do you know him? Apart from social media, they are okay. Saying our name, Dr. Frank Amwako Hene.
On say me regional communications team member. And I'm mostly me regional communications team office or regional office. And obaho. Na oba na ohwe ohun so ya akra. Ahomrase. A ono de bekasa. Minim kofo mo fra metimi ka kire me say, omo school fees omo de tu na nima acha oma 2 hours cramba no asende school fees ni de ama mabunu this year mabunu omo ko school a oti omo fees ma omo se me kasa me tra nim se aka ade be chie no se ono wo kasa o ma wo hu ni se ono onye ni pakaka bia o ote se wa na ye adum bi na Nyankopon de ayeden adum no na osatu mabunufu ko school yiru suade mimi se mitiwe miye babunu nti yiru ne suade na ebeboa wo safutu ode ma mabuni bebre na nkasa so fa na as obi a omu suasua na namomu na musu de sipi awo mabrabo mu nti Ewura Mahama bo ni din na nam si Ewura John Dramani Mahama papa we enkoye so for sem koma menye sure sen kana sori dem honum obi betima bro ehobebo
Ashanti region, the nature of Ashanti region, the dynamics of Ashanti region, in a way akoye the stronghold, the strongest hold of the opposition NDC. Na yakoyi bebunu etise Dr. Frank Amwako Hene ejuma edane metriso comparatively o hwe se de otie ene ejuma ye de ehye nsana say na hu so betimi ayo adwuma no.
In fact adwuma de adwuma any age me hu say adwuma ni age ko experience wo hwa won why student politics ache ena waba be ye secretary e wo NDC mu enti why politics no ena wo sua de ena e de NDC so no ye wakuku dam nimdifo nyansafo a maba be hold position na why den waba gini bi pen. So she former regional minister ya papa Dr. Samuel Sapon be manimonyamfo ba ye obebo asanteman eye enwuma ebo asanteman ma ne ofiri so asanteman ebo ne din ekai no niema pa a obe de bo asanteman no ya papa eye Dr. Sapon entimi ntena se enhwe se eye Dr. Frank Amwako Hene adwuma o ye ne bebi etosini a onka nkyere no anase omboa no NDC wakuku da mo Ashanti region hanim se ya omote governance na se a ombe so na se aboa no se in fact se ofa bibi mu na so wonte bibi ase a obekọ akwakobisa age eye emoa afiri omo ho enti sa appointment ye de amani eye Asantema ni gie ene ye Ghana nyina ni gie.
All right, mesa ba ho
me de manusi ne me ka mo ati ase say this is the first time I the youngest minister was Ashanti region hanim say regional minister Ashanti region hanim say any regional minister was Ashanti region onu bu ade ono nko kan kire K2 say mu free mi so nko abra omu say sika aban ne de ma omu emma se ni sei ono ahomra se ono nkasa bufuo mu ono nkasa ntia mpanifo basabasa ono okasa ahomra se mu nti Asanteman ya yimu so ne mu de amamo e na Asanteman so no ye rote kokko so na nyankwada empanifo a motete wa Asanteman mu hanim sei no mu de ahombrase na tete yen e na say Frank Amwako Dr. Frank Amwako Hene no ono so oye epitome of humility.
Thank you very much. We Hussein Ibrahim ono kasamafo enubi edema NDC ewo Asante Mantemo na naje eso ewo ha oko MPP mu a ono so ekasa edema party no you hear the appointment of the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now you narrow it down to the Ashanti region, the nomination of Dr. Frank Amwako Hene. Nana Akwaba
Major Sisine
Afishapa
Afi Enkomati
who 1 year ni Eboa.
Oh, say
that's 1 year.
Last
Last year. That was 2024. ana me boa ana ye hye biu
say me boss ba ha
send me hu eno no me hu anyway right I'm into
mame enchia na me ma ye asante ma nyina afishia pa
yeah
na Ministerial ampo ye come nshira na ma ye asante ma na ye nshira yera tumfo se tua baby nana nshira no baby bia obia na yemfa kwanya we so echia me party ma MPP fo nyina me kan chiro bia se yes indeed the New Patriotic Party party MPP no oba mu from 2017 to 2025 all free office no oye juma so no aban bia waba since independence into me emfa ne ho entoto no na yabetina oyo opposition there benefo sa chia ne muye echenkasa bebo nyina and he said the general secretary and then a powerful to nyoma sena bouncing back no a bit stronger in the year 2028 ubi emfanhye ne trimu say 2028 2029 the New Patriotic Party yebesway in as a friend saying government new government ebeba 2029 until the New Patriotic Party yamwa hu yi party for no bia baby a shekona bia ubia onim say kona bia wo hye bia na nado Dankwah Akufo-Addo footprint ho nti yama obi metna radio so ne TV medada say party no won yehwe you see KOD minchia me boss chairman of the no kwapia kuka I care mami enchia no pa wo baby bia owo penifo mo mantem ho a wo hye party ne so led by CW ni na pafo nyina enchia ayewo mu nyina KOD se agrobeda almost say if o share the appointment of John Dramani Mahama nkrofo a wo pa wo moko the various ministry ofa the energy ministry ofa the finance ofa the attorney general justice honi adena KOD o share the group of people a wodi omoko na me no ka say utumi hu say John Mahama president is already a failure.
Why do you term it as a failure?
Yes, because o share enkrofo a wodi omako ministries ambobo din finance energy any adena you can clearly see say Maakye Obaya no ye president Otesono 2012 to 2016 this group of people and our power omo fail in a big time
by the same president wasaba Ghana for sakoto abama na number
o share the kind of people or the omo ye adwuma a year 2012 to 2016 Atoforsen was the deputy finance minister.
He wasn't the main.
And I'm saying he was the deputy finance minister.
Okay.
And I okay a home ambulance in Zenzem.
A court
Debbie, Mr. Okay at once.
Yes.
Okay, say Atoforsen. Now on this step no year a year the first saying Minister for Finance. Omo mushe itika samso. Okay, so mo eno mu day on my way mebunu akokoto oya hawo a na mebunu nya adwuma.
He was the deputy minister.
Oni niwra. So be kaya. Emra court nsensem by ambulance. O say niwra ne authorizing is on here dey. So that say it would make them say he was the deputy minister keke. So that say ebio o she John Jinapa call energy ya. No so ka ho ne Kofi Amoa first say Amaboa. Omo enomo de oman ekokoto yesu mo. It will be sure the day of swearing in. Yes, President Mama in no. So back here, John Jinapa is a doom sort of the quanchain. So okay, okay, is a doom sort of the quanchain. Now you got ya almost a day. MPP Fanto, a fool, Enguho, and Tiano Dinanganian, a bit no more. Mokasansem no more. Because of my hodia is you group high and Ghanaian Nijinaso 70 to 75% a gas ujaframa. So to say a gas ujaframa and the power. And now you're saying depending 20 to 25% on hydro. So what I say, the etofu agum no send an aka, and no po yebesa na a emergency.
But that's still an emergency situation. There were works to be done on the WAPCO pipeline.
Me no can say so more extending.
Yes.
So what I say, extending which is it 20th or something?
20th of this month.
So what I say, so be catch and say because of MPP for you see or say MPP for got to a fuel. It yet to me empower you now. You can clearly see say
promises say we be make arrangement because of that yes.
During transition, the relevance. Omube bisa say e kwan be na mfie enwotun mu ka mu tribo mu a mu ma Ghana for enkanea omodi ye omedwuma. They were only interested in when the HR has say sika say na mutu akwa has say sika say na mutu akwa has say and no na no mu interested. It already yabo on your marks no your Mahama failing because of these two people. And Dr. Dominic Kanyan.
What film before some message you must say?
Nipa unim na afese ewia
o
me say unipa unim na
John Mahama ya ka say si wakosua ba. So definitely omo di na chi no akosua so aba na mebo umfa na sa.
Na wakosua ba na wakaje ize dumzo otete kwanje.
So the obehu that's the situation.
Okay, ukosua ba na wakaje ize dumzo otete kwanje.
That's the situation.
And na me no ka say edundum light ne pa. For the past 2 days, me no ka say 1 hour tea ahodwo ne important over a stable power to the NDC.
The question is, was it solved or managed?
Yes, Sophie. Yeah, Ghana for na aba and ye ka honsa.
Anyway.
So what I say, it is sector for bani be
Yemra Ashanti region.
Ashanti region.
Do this within 4 minutes.
Yes, right. Yeni apeni doctor. Amwako hene. Yemono abaso. Ewo se ono so etumi aye adwuma ama wetumi nya sa eye yi no na oba no so no ye ka kire no se o make sure say region ye make sure say asundwe wo mu no asundwe ye de engusu tram because under NPP on NPP ba ba mu no na fulani sem no ha adwene pa especially in Agogo and in Potomo the minister wo twemu yi ene aban a otisui e make sure say sa aye friend say sa sensem ni nyina no ye be solve ni nyina ma ye den e free aye region no it ye bo modern ye den e solve sa aye issue no also ye make sure say asumdwe na asumdwe ti asanteme mo it ye oba no oye bebu no de esre no ono so be make sure say asumdwe be ye den e be wo aye oman no na fe so e be wo asanteme mo na fe so on sign embo modern en lobby na friend say nneoma hodo a MPP ye ewa santime mu ha nneoma hodo a ye no no so lobe na bi nsu ye den emra santime mu ha be ye me wanwa pi so de ne sabehye ni dem refem se onko enkonko pa bibim na eya santime because MPP te so no nneoma ye ewa santime mu no na edutwem sort say akwan sort say first school adan mpuntunyuma hodo a ye ba santime mu ha. In fact every constituency in Ashanti region, Menoka say MPP our footprint. Every constituency. Yes.
On the only one
first saying, or your babu, me, I don't mean tie and criticize Minia or your babu, sort of say, but we babunun doesn't mean say, Obabe misbehaving. And no, they ever criticize Opa, sort of say. But no abba a new face, you know. Me kai damn in the share name say obepe regional secretary, no. And I could share one radio station, so and also the AMPP somehow or sort of say. I know say Obano or Metanasi, no share Nioma minim say by this time Niam Shishano. Yes, Niam Shishin in sense say, or should you MPP have bopa our Santi Memha. Na o say o tenasi ko mu na se wan koprim bunju ni bia man go be sopan pa. Because in the history of this country, especially in the Ashanti region, abaya wotumi a constructive rules power santimemu ase ye e na do danko ku.
Tifesima me na fe memra aye
Dr. Frank Amako hene no Mr. so ba no ono so emeboa na asanteman enye den entumpo because de bia meka na fe so ye na no 24 say to ababio na wonkwaso de bia o kase ma wasantesem
but that's listen, you have 2 minutes wrap up mame na afi sorry jumede so na na Nigeria sumra
me that's in akonya so de amame
waba bem na kasa den
nya no man kasa ya de
ade opposition ya me opposition kra me kasa den waba bem no to me kasa ana zeze wa no emre
udidi me ba chocha nya no man kasa me so
odidi say kasa do on top enye kakafoni ya obeye kasa bi obeka na kire say obo homodi ananse wo ya de de kakra metimi akan ye say emi de say nana gd afutu nso so e de ama yewura doctor Amakohene na after afutu no de man no me pese me ma no so afutu kakra the reason why MPP for lose about we pa titiri asantima mu ye asantima hu ni say MPP for say bi omomfa no kre no enka nkyere omo MPP for no e dada omo and it's social media ya bay me ma me ono ti dwom de bia o TikTok okọ TikTok okhwe onim ne ma ekoso ne sa ne ma no ti say obetina ha dem say cassette ma mo hand over power no na ma is stable efense energy sector ti say na light is stable the cast stable out here say na che say na bibie ni ho na ma na dum so yeden e wo na stable na me ma me ono no wo abosanjo sada no e dum the light me ma me ono no wo adwira sada no e dum the light obeka say sebi ensem a mo kan ye na ye do to beti am no mo ba opposition no instead of some best say free ho na maka no kre no mo gusu ase etwa ntro no timinim say as time goes MPP mo communication very structure things se ne be ya sa ensem na no mo keka na eni to mo lose aba no on best structure things no maka ma e no kre
na you have the final
Kodi minu ya nti a hye say 2020 elections vote John Mahama nyaye no and one way day onyaye I appreciate it kakra so to say NPP a drop here all in the name of a party apathy
then the buy
so to say
then the party apathy buy
obi e wo ho a o say me pay we no manya nti party no be position ko and also NPP spent 3 good years on internal a party elections 3 good years. So the cracks no some ne be den e wo mbebre.
4 years ni nyina mo ntimi
amfa. 4 years. And 4 years from election way to election way from election way to election way. We nya na koma. It is any man nyina e den e ka ho bi. But we can assure them the 2028 elections the New Patriotic Party yeba. So I say yeba. Because yes fini and manum ya within 1.5 to 2 years no yes she be we ye tisi for more you see say the New Patriotic Party yeba so I say because yenim say onioma hwegu a enye say wo ka ho so sorry wa kana wo ye de iti mani trimu nya ne de so I say mani ni trimu nya ne de say oye bibi right and you know Kodi we need elections you thought say everything out here was right. And we lose elections as well. Who think say everything out here was wrong. So that's a sana but we can assure them. The New Patriotic Party Abaduma. And ya dear former President Mama Awabi. And ya di obey Juma Sunubi Amagana for. And ya di obey
I don't know what shall I say
1 week Obetra say oh the 1 week obaye better than a good for 8 years mini betra ha na nkofo kra ka say oh wa ye bebu na nka wo be pesika Jomama be pesika I'm not surprised say ne ka no nko am say be 8 billion ka bi am say oh David me oh masa o kasa na me wa o kasa na me nia so ta say me who ka bi ni nam social media no so
almost official
almost oh that sana me who no
there be is it official
official
like official from the presidency and the aba
oh say once President Mama ne team President Mama ne team coat of arm no esam boy nim no
in this world no say internet can do a lot of
things oh ka de kwa sole okay odi
Thank you very much. The time na so. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, Lawrence Wachel say, Kyodi, are you in the known of the statement made by President Mahama that the sign of the LGBTQ plus is dead on arrival simply because the Israel regime didn't sign? Why then did he campaign that if he was elected, he was going to sign same into law? Should that then regime fail to do so? But statements such as this from President Mahama is not shocking at all because he takes Ghanaians for granted, always thinking that Ghanaians are always forgetful, as he always described us. Though not a prophet of doom, I foresee that this is just the beginning of the worst part of Mahama's administration to be encountered by this country. Okay, also Odia Odi Ebreye Enono. Mr. Solomon, I say my name is Honorable Solomon Chumesi Seche Duma say one the other buyer, I don't know. Good morning. Please join the campaign. At time President Mahama said it's clear that he will sign LGBTQ bill. So why the U-turn? Please. Okay, Ono Edia Odi Abrene Anope. The stop hunting the NDC to perform better. Awal. All you gurus fall us today. Mumin Adam Sunyane Fiapri and Odi Abrene Ene Anope and so I don't know. Let NDC stop the gold oil policy now. Okay, I'm sorry, I be for Homer and crime. The MPP man should stop bragging. Okay, happy birthday, Srunko. Enko Emfa Emma. Yes, happiest birthday to my lovely sister, Mrs. Rita Enim Simmons of Italy, president of Obasima Group. I love and appreciate you so much. God bless you and your new age. From Mami Dufie of Angel TV. Mami Dufie, I say, young country, Mrs. Rita Enim Simmons say, Nyami Inshana ne na woda. You say, or president of Obasima Group. Na odono na o appreciate no enso dodo nyame nhira no wafa
yodi ye ko nemum krata ba kire se obi a wo diplomatic passport to be a fabra
yeji
oh change of government to ba
yeji yes
ba nyame admo chena say ensa ka MMDCs ni nyina Asante region
okay
omo ma apply for
okay
any date o mbeko interview
ochena de ho sebe
e babo ni nyina mo constituency bia nipa
okay
ba Asante region de ne ye what the two vote de no to say
ha de ne ye esa ho vote omra 40 eco constituency ba ko
aso na nkene se
district back.
How soon nanke do second door?
I don't think I also had those over.
No, Asante region of 47 constituencies.
Also, by a friend said party affiliation. You fan say NDC for knows what hasa. So what I say, Oko vote na almost totally a NDC for. What I say, I think so that is to the Ochina ba. Ibenya daje na ya domo.
I just say omo protein.
Anyway, na sports crew no emra metwa so emfa emam nyame adom ochena ye be san hia me ni kwamno so Dankwah wafa kofi apia hotel nka kra pia sie asare bedi ako na ahihye dwumadi ya sorry odomfo no ennom yen